Alright guys, so as you've seen in previous videos, I don't know if you can see me, previous videos, I'm actually just going through and I'm putting this thing together little by little. Some days I do more, some days I do less. I just got the cage together, got the steering all together, probably already posted that video, so now we're moving on to the transmission. Yay! Let's see how this thing looks, huh? So once again, I'm going to go ahead, open this up, lay my parts out, and get all my hardware where it needs to be. And so far, I don't know what to think about all the extra hardware I have. I mean, I went back and I checked, and I'm not missing anything. So let's just go ahead. You know, rule of thumb I always do, because I'm always taking a lot of stuff apart, engines apart, transmissions apart, and stuff like that. Don't ever start worrying about extra hardware until the job is done. If the job's done and you got a lot of extra hardware, you might want to backtrack what you did. Just a good rule of thumb. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick with that. Leave the hardware because I still got a whole nother bag sitting here. So I don't know. So maybe they give us extra. I don't know. We'll find out. So I'm going to open this up, get everything laid out, situated, get all my hardware where it needs to go, and we're going to start putting this thing together. Okay, so there we go, guys. We got the transmission parts laid out. They're plastic gears, so it's a good thing because I'm keeping this thing brushed. I'm not going brushless with thing, at least not right off the bat. I'm definitely going to run it with the brush motor. I ordered a 27-turn motor. I have a speed controller from an old, my Wraith actually, that I'm going to be using on this, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and start putting this thing together. Alright, so far so good. Looks like a pretty simple setup we got going on here. It's funny. When I'm putting this stuff together, it feels very, very clunky. You know what I mean? Very loose, very clunky. But once I get it together, it feels smooth as silk, guys. Awesome. Alright, let me go ahead and put my screws in. Alright, so we got the transmission together and we got it mounted on the skid plate, the bottom skid plate, transmission mount plate, whatever you guys want to call it. So that's it. Feels pretty smooth. Like I said, guys, everything feels so clunky going together, and then once it's together it feels smooth as silk. So hopefully it holds up with the plastic gears in there. I mean, there's only one way we're going to find out, right? So there we go.